here you are with our new video, a new class in which we're going to develop the grammar points of Unit 8, okay? Well, because it has some grammar content which is important that you understand, yes, that you have this knowledge clear. Then your teachers are going to tell you what you have to do from the book, which homework, yes, which exercises are important to cover from the book, and you can work with the vocabulary, which is simple, and you can use dictionary. At the back of the book you have the meanings, okay? So let's go through the grammar point. This unit is about wishes and regrets, wishes in the present and wishes in the past. So we classify them into wishes in the present and wishes in the past. Let's begin with the wishes in the present. We use the phrase I wish, or if only. I wrote I wish as to simplify, but we are going to see examples with Carol wishes, he wishes, you wish, do you wish. I write I wish in general, okay? So I wish, or if only, to refer to imaginary situations. In this case, we start with imaginary situations in the present. So, imaginary situations, wishes in the present. So, we talk about the opposite situation to what is real or exists nowadays. Well, the first possibility is to use I wish or wish in general with the past simple. So in this case, we make wishes about states. Yes? If I tell you, I wish I had a car, I wish I had a car, it means that I don't have a car. Okay? I wish to have one. So I say, I wish, the person, in this case I, and the simple past. I wish I had a car. Okay? Good. We can use wish with past continuous, and it's the same, but the difference is that instead of being a wish about a state, it's a wish about actions in progress. So if I tell you, I wish you were doing your homework, I wish you were doing your homework, yes, it's about an action in progress, but it's the opposite situation to what it happens. So if I tell you, I wish you were doing your homework, it means that you aren't doing your homework, and I would like you to start doing it. The third possibility is wish plus could plus infinitive. So if we use could, yes, can, it refers to abilities or possibilities. I wrote, I wish I could speak Italian. So I wish I had the ability to speak Italian, okay? I'm speaking of possibilities or abilities using could. Is it clear up to now? Sometimes it's difficult to think of the past, and we are not speaking of the past. But well, in English we use the past for the subjunctive form. So we use the past to talk about unreal situations, okay? That's why. And finally, we use I wish, would, and infinitive, and this is when we speak about a regret or a wish in the present about another person, to refer to something that annoys us about another person. That's why I wrote annoyance about somebody else. And here I wrote, I wish Carol wouldn't be late. So I wish Carol wouldn't be late. It annoys me that Carol is late. So I say, I wish Carol wouldn't be late. I wish you would be tidy. So it annoys me that you are untidy. And I tell you, I wish you would be tidy. It is always about someone else. I can't write, I wish I would be tidy, for example. No. Or he wishes he would be tidy. No. It's never about the same person that expresses the wish. Okay? The persons, it has to be about somebody else apart from the speaker. Okay? Well, so these are the structures with wish or if only referring to the present. Okay? Well, you have homework about this in the first part of the unit. Well, I have a previous edition of the book, yeah, so you're going to see that it's different. But well, there your teachers are going to tell you which exercises you have to do. I always work with the help with grammar, so these sections are the ones that we are covering in the video, okay? Well, so this is in the first part of the unit. Then, another structure that we use to refer to wishes in the present is I hope. I hope. We use hope for things that we think might happen in the future. Things that we think might happen in the future. Okay? Well, look at this difference. Here I wrote two sentences which are very similar, however, they have a difference. If I tell you, I hope she calls, this means a real possibility. I think she might call. I hope she calls is when I think that she might call. It's a real possibility. But if I say, I hope she'd call, I hope she'd call, I don't think she'll call. It's an imaginary situation. In this case, it's real, a real possibility. In this case, it's an imaginary situation. I don't think she will call. I hope she would call, but I know that she won't. Okay? Good. Yes? Really? What? And generally we use hope, in general we use hope with the subject will plus infinitive. Yes, like I hope he will understand when I tell him this. Okay? Up to here? Yes? Well, the last structure referring to the present. The last structure referring to the present is with it's time or it's high time. It's time or it's high time. Both structures, yes, refer to something that we are annoyed that hasn't happened yet. Something that should have happened already, yes? So, the first case, we use it's time with the subject and the past simple. It's always, we continue using the past referring to the present, okay? Because we are speaking of unreal situations. So if I tell you, it's time, you got a job, it's time, you got a job, it means that you don't have a job, and I believe, I'm annoyed because you don't have one. I believe it's time or it's high time you got a job. You should get a job. That is the idea, yes? Okay. We can also use it's time plus to an infinitive, but in that case, I don't mention another person. I tell you, it's time to go, but I don't refer who has to go. Yes, do you see the difference? When I include the person, I have to use the simple past. That is why we are going to focus mainly on this structure. And I can also use the past continuous when we refer to actions in progress, to actions rather than states, like it's time we were leaving, it's time we were leaving. But I can say it's time we left. So basically the one that we are going to use the most is this one. These are variations, but this one is the one you have to know specifically. And it's also possible to use this structure. It's time for somebody to do something, like it's time for you to get a job. It's time for us to do the homework. Yes? So it's also correct. But the one we are going to work with the most is this one. This one is the one you need to know for sure. Okay? Because it's the new structure that you should learn. Well, up to here are all wishes or regrets in the present. Then the unit in another section focuses on wishes about the past. So now we're going to focus on the wishes about the past, okay? So we use To express wishes or regrets about the past, this is simpler and it's shorter. We use I wish, or if only I wish, or he wishes. Remember that I write I wish to summarize, or if only, plus the past perfect. The past perfect. Remember, the past perfect is the had and the past participle. I wish I hadn't told Jack my secret. I wish I hadn't told Jack my secret. So it's a wish about the past. I told Jack my secret, and now I regret it. Ahora me arrepiento de algo que hice. I wish I hadn't told him. Desearía no haberlo hecho. Yes, it's about the past. Okay. And it's a similar structure if we use should or shouldn't have and the past participle. I can say, I wish I hadn't told Jack my secret, or I shouldn't have told Jack my secret. I shouldn't have told Jack my secret. It's the same. Okay? I also regret. También me estoy lamentando de algo que hice. ¿Debería o no debería haberlo hecho? Pay attention to the pronunciation. Yes? When I have should plus have, the correct pronunciation, yes, in spoken English is should have. I should have told him this. I should have eaten my lunch. And when you have shouldn't have, we don't pronounce the from have. We say, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have eaten so much. I shouldn't have told him my secret. Okay, so practice that. Should have, shouldn't have. Should have, shouldn't have. Okay? Focus on that, right? Well, and I wrote here also the third conditional because we can also use the third conditional for regrets. If I tell you, if I had known the food was poisonous, I wouldn't have eaten it. So it's also a regret. Okay, but this is for you just to know that it's also a way of regretting about the past. Okay, well, so summarizing, this unit deals with wishes or regrets in the present, wishes and regrets in the past. Okay, we use I wish or if only. We also use it's time and I hope for the present, or should or shouldn't have for the past. Okay, now you have to work a lot with this so you can fix these structures and you become familiar with them. Focus on the pronunciation as well. Okay, and remember that we use the simple past to refer to unreal situations. That's why we use them for the present wishes or regrets. Okay? Well, and you have to know the past participle forms of the verb, because if not, you're going to have mistakes in that area. And well, I hope you have found this video useful, that it's clear for you. And well, you have your teachers in your different classrooms, but you can ask me as well. You have my mobile phone, most of them. If not, well, ask your teachers. But well, we are here available for you, yes, for doubts, questions, or whatever you need. Okay? Well, bye-bye, Xavier. See you in the next video.